Hello everyone, Jason with Innovations Technology Group here with yet another episode of ITG Tech Weekly. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Okay, I'm really not going to sing for you, but have you ever wanted to fly around the moon? Or even to the moon? Well, unless you're an astronaut, you're not going to fly to the moon just yet, but you can at least fly your name around the moon. NASA's Artemis 1 mission will be the first uncrewed flight test of the Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft. If you want your name to fly around the moon, simply go to the link in the description below, and it will take you directly to NASA's website where you can generate your very own boarding pass and be a part of history. The Artemis missions are going to be a series of complex missions that will help build a long-term human presence at the moon for decades to come, as NASA puts it. This first mission will not only help to demonstrate their commitment, but also their capabilities to extend human existence to the moon and beyond. NASA has also announced that the possible launch date for this will be sometime in late May, although it could end up being June. So you want to make sure that you go to that website that I put in the description below and sign up. It's free. Get your boarding pass and be a part of history. Next, if you enjoy watching the Apple events that they put on a couple of times a year, then be sure to mark your calendar for the next one. Apple has announced that they will be having an event on March the 8th starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain, 12 Central, and 1 Eastern. The event can be watched by simply going to apple.com, or if you have an Apple TV app on your device or your smart TV, you can simply open that app and you'll be able to find the event right there inside of the Apple TV app. Now, during this event, like other events, I'm expecting Apple to show us some more new hardware that they've been working on and possibly some new software upgrades as well. It's been rumored that Apple will announce an updated iPhone SE, a new iPad Pro, iPad Air, and possibly some other devices. Needless to say, Apple, in my opinion, always puts a lot into these events, but until they announce their products during the event, you never know what they may launch. So be sure to check it out. Let me know in the comment section below what you may be the most excited for to come out of this Apple event. And once the event is over, I will be doing a follow-up video talking about the event and, kind of giving you my thoughts on the event as well. So if you don't get a chance to watch it, or you don't want to watch the entire event, make sure to hit subscribe button and click the notification bell to be notified once I upload that video here on YouTube. In other news, the Nintendo Switch turned 5 on March the 3rd this year, and it's hard to imagine that just 5 short years ago, Nintendo actually launched the Switch, and since then it has become one of the most successful pieces of gaming hardware that they've ever released. Now, I absolutely love my Nintendo Switch for a couple of reasons. First, it's mobile. I could take it with me. I'm able to play some of my favorite games while I'm traveling, but then with the docking station, I can plug it into any TV and use my Nintendo Pro controller just like any other console. Now, the Nintendo Switch has completely influenced the gaming market with other providers such as Microsoft Game Pass, Amazon Luna, and Google Stadia, just to name a few. With these services, you can play your video games on your tablets, phones, and other devices like your PC or Mac so that you can play your favorite games anywhere. The only downside of these services is that you typically need a decent or really good internet connection in order for the game to be playable. So this takes me to a newly launched Steam Deck. Now, I pre-ordered my Steam Deck, and Steam's website tells me that it'll be available during the second quarter of this year, so I will definitely be excited for it. I think the thing that I'm going to enjoy the most about the Steam Deck is being able to play some of my higher-end games on a device that I can take with me. Like the Switch, only with a lot of my Steam library. Now, granted, right now, Steam is working with game developers to make sure that their games are compatible with the Steam Deck. So I'm sure by the time I get mine, there'll be quite a lot of gaming titles that I can download and play directly on my Steam Deck, offline, anywhere. Or I can tether to a mobile device and be able to multiplayer or play some of these games online without having to render the graphics in the cloud and need a heavier internet connection to download them. I really feel like this is going to give me the best of everything. And while I believe Nintendo started it all, I'm excited to see what the future holds going forward with this type of form factor. Now, for those of you that do like the game, tell me in the comment section below what you think about with Amazon Luna or Google Stadia or even Game Pass in the cloud. Are you using any one of these features, and how does it work for you? Now, for me, I use Amazon Luna. I also have a Ubisoft Plus subscription, so that's how I'm able to play some of my Assassin's Creed games or be able to play like the latest Far Cry 6 right there in the cloud through Amazon Luna. I also purchased an Amazon Luna Pro controller that connects directly to the cloud instead of going through my computer in order to play online. It's a really decent controller. I love it. It also works for Game Pass games. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Definitely let me know what you think about the service that you're using below, and I appreciate it. That's going to do it for this week's episode of ITG Tech Weekly. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and maybe even consider subscribing. It'll just help my channel and let me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm uploading. So with that, go and make it a great day. We'll see you around here soon. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.